What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Chuck and a real bear coming back at you to continue the adventure. In our last episode, we were able to complete the Kourend Easy Achievement Diary, and boy, did that give us a lot of stuff. We got something that we can put into our range slot that gives us a bonus chance to catch more fish, as well as free protection to our plants when using the Hosidius farming patch, which is absolutely insane. It also gave us a ton of other random stuff. It's honestly too much to remember, but those were the two standouts for me that I thought were really, really good. We also got the opportunity to check out the Tithe Farm minigame. We learned about the farming outfit, and we bought a rune pickaxe. So overall, it was just kind of an insane day. Massive, massive gains. I'm here at Catherby. Next up, we're going to be doing the Kandarin Easy Achievement Diary. I'm excited for it. The achievement diaries can be a little bit frustrating, but the items we get from them are really good and absolutely worth it. So without any further ado, let's get into it. All right, the first thing on the list is to catch a mackerel. Seems pretty easy. What type of fishing do we need for it, though? A big net. Okay. Do I have one, though? I don't. I have to buy one. Yeah, here we go. Here's Harry. We could probably buy it from him. Big fishing net. There we go. Only 20 coins. Nice. Let's find... Here we go. Big net fishing spot. This is probably it right here. We can get our mackerel. Leather boots? Oh, we're just going to be farming up garbage with this. There we go. There's our mackerel, guys. Easy. Next up, we have to buy a candle from the chandelier. Chandelier? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's like chandelier. Chandelier in Catherby. Looks like he's right over here. That looks like a little candle on the mini-map. Buy one candle. Task completed. So you plant some jute seeds in the patch north of McGrubber's Wood. Okay, so this goes into Seer's village as well. Yeah, have Galahad make you a cup of tea. Okay. Let's grab our jute seeds, and we can head over. This right here, the farming patch hops. Let's stop by Camelot Castle first, since it's right here, and try to get our cup of tea with Sir Galahad. Well, he's not on this base level. Let's go upstairs. Sir Tristram, Lancelot, Elias, Bedivere. The hell's Sir Galahad? Maybe he's over here. They got like a little pavilion. A gazebo, if you will. Yeah, there's some kind of mark here. What the heck is this? What happens if we walk there? Nothing. Okay. Well, we checked it, though. Let's go check the inn at Seer's village and see if he's over there. The random women and men. See, is he upstairs? Not a soul is upstairs. Well, there was that statue outside. Maybe he's, like, encased in stone or something strange. Maybe there's a quest we have to do. Well, then wouldn't it say it's a prerequisite? Yeah, have Galahad make you a cup of tea. No prerequisite. Okay. Yeah, we just have to figure that out. We'll find him just like we found Hans in the Warren's General Store. With a keen eye and a little bit of patience. Alright, jute seeds. Alright, task is done. I'm not even going to worry about these because they're probably just going to die. Let's see, what else is in this immediate area? Buy a stew from the Seer's pub. We got to find a guy named Sherlock. Sherlock Holmes. Okay. Well, I have some money on me right now. We can just go ahead and buy a stew. What would you like? What do you have? Well, we have beer, or if you want some food, we've got a homemade stew and meat pies. Could I have some stew, please? Well, the stew's 20 coins. There we go. All done with that task. Pretty chill so far. I think the difficulty is going to be finding some of these people. We do have to beat up the Elemental Workshop Elementals for one of the challenges, so we'll probably do that last. But we still have to find Galahad. Check the castle one more time. The Wedge. Who's this? See the Achievement Diary guy? Yeah, he is. Okay. Let's talk to these knights. Maybe they can tell us where Sir Galahad is. Good morrow. Morning. Know where an adventurer has to go to find a quest around here? An adventurer, eh? There's no service finer than serving the bountiful King Arthur. And I happen to know there's an important quest to fulfill. Okay. Good to know. Gawain, Lucian, Palamedes. Yeah, no Gawain here. Let's talk to King Arthur. Welcome to my court. I am King Arthur of the Knights of the Round Table. I want to become a Knight of the Round Table. Really? Well then you'll need to go on a quest to prove yourself worthy. My knights all appreciate a good quest. Unfortunately, our current quest is to rescue Merlin. He recently got himself trapped in some sort of magical crystal. We moved him from the cave we found him in, and now he's upstairs in his tower. Merlin's crystal quest! Oh, hang on. Not yet. Not yet. That's cool that that's there. We don't have to start it for the achievement diary, so don't want to hit it just yet. I think for a lot of the storylines, I'd like to wait until I have most, if not the whole storyline unlocked, so we can just bang it out. Get a nice little dosage of the entire story. Was this Merlin's tower? Yeah, there's Merlin. Hi, kitty. Well, shoot. Where the heck is this knight? Oh, there's a training thing up here. Hang on, he might be on the roof. We need to have completed the King's Ransom quest to gain access to the Night Waves. Whoa. There's probably another combat training minigame right there. Okay, the squire just makes sure that we can't go in. Yeah, he's definitely not in the castle. Let's go check out by the Sinclair mansion. He might be walking around up there or something. It doesn't look like he's chilling over here by the Sinclair Manor. This ring is so nice, dude. Holy shit. Just 50 energy instantly is amazing. Follow the bard. Oh, you know what? Kandarin could be this entire area. Maybe he's in Ardoon. Ardoon had its own set of tasks, but I wonder if maybe he would be at the castle. The Ardoon Castle. There's a bunch of knights there. I think if Galahad and Sherlock were in Ardoon, they would have been part of the Ardoon Achievement Diary, so they're probably here in the Seer's village. Or actually, I remember looking over this entire town really well when I did Elemental Workshop 1, and I did not find anybody named Sherlock, so I'm actually going to go to Catherby. I want to look a little bit closer there. We also need to get a pet fish from Harry, so we can do that while we're there. Yeah, a lot of these houses have ladders, so we can just start climbing up everything and seeing where they lead. Jug of wine, but it doesn't look like it's this house. Then we got the lost and found guy right there. That's cool. Definitely not that house. Not that house. There's a ladder in this one. Ickleton. What is this? Whoa, what the heck? Archery Emporium. Crossbows, short bows. Oh, he's the fletching guy. Look at his cape. Nothing in the chest. Another chest upstairs, though. Hang on. Nothing. Alright. Let's keep looking. How do we get a pet fish from Harry? Let's talk to him. Welcome. If you're looking for fishing equipment, you're in the right place. I'll also give you a good price on any fish that you want to sell. Okay, nothing. Remember this was for a sailing quest. Little pet fish. Maybe one of these is considered a pet fish. They're all just random raw fish. Oh. Wait a minute, does the Kandarin area include Taverley as well? Maybe Burthorpe too. Hang on. Let's head over and check it out. Maybe we can find somebody over there. I might still have the small net from the sailing quest to try to catch a little pet fish. We'll see. It didn't have that quest as a prerequisite, and I can't buy one, so that's probably not what we have to do. Okay, here's a castle here. Oh, yeah, this isn't a Sir, this is just a knight. Maybe Galahad is here. Welcome to the Heroes Guild. Only the greatest heroes can go in. Yeah, how do I join? I have to finish the hero's quest. Okay, there's no way that's it. That's definitely not it. Well, let's keep looking around Burthorpe here. There's a lot of just like random named NPCs here, so it could be here. That's right, this is just Harold. Oh, here's an area up here. What is this? Can I help you? Oh, this is for combat achievements. The Warriors Guild. Yeah, I probably can't enter that. What are you doing out here? This here's the Warriors Guild. Place where the strong may train. I'm the one who decides if you are allowed in or not. Well, am I qualified? No. Damn. Well, we can't enter the Warriors Guild. Guess we can look inside of the castle here. I don't remember seeing anyone named Sherlock when I was doing the quest. Random archers. Yep, nothing. Alright, let's head to Taverley and check that. At least we know for sure that Berthorpe and Catherby do not have Sherlock or Sir Galahad. Here's a cup of tea. Is Galahad in here? There's a ladder to go upstairs. Let's check. Nope, nothing. Just a short bow. Damn. Alright, let's keep looking. Seeing few. No, this is for the quest. He's not up here. These are all just single homes. Nothing there. Where the hell is Sherlock? Well, it doesn't look like either of them are in Taverley. Let's teleport back to our dune. I just want to check the castle. Just to be safe. Make sure that nobody there is named frickin' Galahad, dude. Paladin, 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 Paladin. Yeah, that's a no-go, boys. Wait, a black scimitar. What the heck? Did somebody drop that? Picklock. Oh! Dude. That would have been amazing. Oh, wait, there's a basement. Only Knights of our Dune? Shit. Alright, let's head back up to the Seer's village. I know that there's more houses we can explore up there. We might still find Sherlock yet. The other thing I was thinking about, guys, is we've got this whole other area to our left with the combat training camp, Baxtorian Falls, the whole gnome stronghold. There's a little bit more of an area that we can explore. I think it's this entire, like, upper piece here, so... Actually, yeah, why don't we go check over here first? I don't think he's in Seer's village. We can check Herminster real quick, where the fishing contest was, and then we can continue to work our way left. Might be over by the waterfall. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's over here, you guys. This is all just the fishing guys. This entire little area is the fishing guys. He's not going to be in the ranging guild, because otherwise it would have had a ranged requirement. Here's some warriors. Let's keep pushing up here. I want to check Baxtorian Falls. There's a little house up here. Rasolo. I think this guy sold like a dragon dagger or something crazy like that. I remember him having some really good stuff. Yeah, Flamtear hammer for 20,000. Yeah, dragon dagger for 60,000 coins. That's crazy. And he just always has that. When can we even use that? Level 60. Holy shit. That is a long ways away. Alright, let's check this house. Hadley. Go upstairs. Nothing. Okay. Alright. We can check over by the Barbarian Outpost, I guess. See what's over there. Alright, let's see what we're working with up here. Almera up here. They have an upstairs? No. Shit. See, now, what is the Western Provinces? Complete a game of pest control at 40 combat? Okay, Western Provinces is like the Gnome Stronghold. Then is this all the Western Provinces? And Piscatoris? Yeah. Okay, so it's definitely in this area. Emminster, maybe the farm area, fishing guild. Because this is all the Western Provinces. So I'm actually going to go ahead and teleport back to the Ardun Monastery, and then we'll run back up to the Seer's village. That's so strange, though. I feel like we've checked just about everywhere. I actually haven't gotten anything in the Western Provinces. That's crazy. I feel like that and the Wilderness will probably be pretty difficult to complete. I have to do the Fermentic Trials for, like, the entirety of their challenges, so I won't be able to do that one. I don't know, I'll be happy if I can get Western Provinces and Kandarin done. I think I'd be good with that. What is this spot up here? I've never been here. Statues of warriors. Oh, there's a ladder. Where does this go? What the heck? There's no map? Really? Where are we? We were like up here, right? Oh no, here we are. The Temple of Ikov. This is where we are. The heck is in here? This looks like the rune Essence mine up here. Ice spiders. Okay. No, that's like a frozen zone. I doubt Sherlock or Galahad are going to be down here. You attempt to open the door, but a great terror overcomes you. Yeah, let's get out of here. This is definitely not it. It's probably for a quest or something. Oh, there's this tower here I haven't looked at. Let's check this out. I gotta look at most of the areas that are kind of on the outskirts here. I think that's where we're gonna find what we're looking for. In here. Looks like a wizard's tower. There's a bedroom. Somebody lives here. Oh, geez. Okay, this looks bad. Thormac, what are you doing up here, buddy? I am Thormac the Sorcerer. I don't suppose you could be of assistance to me. What do you need assistance with? I've lost my pet scorpions. The lesser Kourend scorpions. A very rare breed. I left their cage door open, and now I don't know where they've gone. There's 3 of them, and they're quick little beasties. They're all over Gielinor. How do you go about catching them? Well, I have a scorpion cage here, which you can use to catch them in. You go up to the village of Seers, to the north of here. One of them will be able to tell you where the scorpions are now. The scorpion catcher? No, I don't want to start that quite yet. That's interesting, though. Maybe that unlocks our ability to catch scorpions and stuff for Hunter. Fortunately, though, I did not find Sherlock or Galahad. Keep Le Fay. Let's check this out. Like Morgan Le Fay for Merlin, right? Maybe Galahad is there. I've actually never been over here. Renegade Knight. Brother, can I read this message? Get out of here, giant bat. There you go, alright. You'll have to find another way in. Yeah, this is definitely for the Merlin quest. Look, we've got Renegade Knights. Looks like there's a dock, so maybe I can set sail and end up over there. Not what we need, though. Yeah, none of the Merlin stuff was a prerequisite, so I'm not going to assume that we need to complete a quest. Let's look on these boats here. Maybe somebody is in the cabin. Oh, shit. He won't let us board the ship. Alright, fair enough. Doesn't look like anybody important down here. Could he be on Wolf Mountain? Let's check up there. Maybe he is. Oh, my apple tree is done growing. I haven't checked on this thing in a hot minute. 1100? That was basically 1200 farming XP. Holy shit. Level 38. What do we get? We can grow toad flax. Ooh, that's nice. Let's get some apples, too. There's this grapple point here. How the hell do I use a grappling hook? Gotta be a ranged thing, right? Let's see, miscellaneous. Crossbows. Is it a crossbow thing? Can I forge a grappling hook with smithing or something like that? Nothing. It's weird. There's no, like, grappling hooks or anything in any of that. Alright, well, let's take a look on White Wolf Mountain. See if we can find anybody up here. I honestly haven't gone up and down this mountain that much because we have the shortcut. Didn't want to deal with the wolves. The heck is this? Rimnash? We got like a phoenix. Captain Bleemadge. There are a bunch of ladders here. Are they in a dungeon? Can't reach that. Alright, let's get off here before we die. The other thing that I'm thinking about too is that Taverley and Burthorpe were not included in anything. It was stuff at Catherby and the Seer's village, right? Sort of this area around it. So it probably isn't anything in Taverley, right? We did explore Intrana a good bit, and I didn't see anything crazy on Intrana. Let's see, maybe we can do the Elemental Workshop one real quick and the pet fish. Let's see, maybe, can we like build an aquarium in our house or something? Well, then it would have a construction prerequisite level, right? There's no way. I guess let's just head back to Catherby and keep looking around. I'm missing something. What the hell is that? That is the funkiest looking weapon I've ever seen. It's like the spine of a demon or something, dude. What the hell? Look up. Can I see what it is? Yeah, no idea. He's just out here killing dwarves, man. Evil. There's some evil stuff. try to talk to Harry again. Because we need a small net. Or what is it? We need a tiny net to fish in the aquarium. Don't have one. Okay, nothing new. Oh, I still got the scorpion cage, even though I didn't accept the quest. Go ahead and get rid of that. Why don't we talk to Counselor Catherine? Maybe she'll know. She seems to be the one that likes to kind of run the town. Yeah, nothing. She just says, please try again soon, we're busy. She's really just there for the quest. So we can't check out Keep Lefay. We can't go into the Legends Guild. We looked at the Sorcerer's Tower. We looked at the Temple of Ikov. We checked out over by the River Dune in Baxtorian Falls. I did not check out the Barbarian Outpost. I'm not sure if that really constitutes the Western provinces or not. See, maybe we can games teleport to Barbarian Assault and check it out. Let's see. I have to go through all the minigame tutorials first. Okay, I can't teleport there yet. There's no way it could be down here in like the Feldip Hills and the Trino Village and stuff, right? Because Port Khazard and East Ardoon were in the Achievement Diary together. There are definitely some spots in the Seer's Village where we could like go upstairs and check out some more stuff, so I guess let's head over there. I really feel like I have explored all of Catherby. I can say with like 99.9% certainty that Galahad and Sherlock are not here. Just so weird that Galahad's not in this castle. Like, all the other knights are there. Nobody in prison. These guys are just guards. We can't go down there. Court is not in session. Yeah, this is where that weird Sin Seer is. Let's see. Farsight, random Seer, random Seer. Huh. There's nobody at the pub. Woman, poison salesman. I feel like Sherlock would look like Sherlock Holmes. You know, he'd have like the cool hat on and all that shit. Ain't nobody here look like that. Is Sherlock at the Sinclair Mansion somewhere and I just missed him? Maybe he's investigating the mystery? May as well check. Bob, Guard, Pierre, Stanford, Frank. Yeah, I feel like I've talked to every person in this house like 35 times. Like, there's no way Sherlock Holmes is in this house. Maybe he's in this house by McRubber's Wood? I haven't checked that. Not over here by the mine carts. If I recall, this house was locked. We might not even be able to get in. There's that ladder that goes down. Doesn't look like we could break any window or something. It's probably part of a quest. There's some kind of church building. Galahad! We found him! Welcome to my home. It's rare for me to have guests. Would you like a cup of tea? I'll just put the kettle on. Brother Galahad hangs a kettle over the fire. Yeah, do you have any relation to Sir Galahad? I am Sir Galahad. Although I've retired as a knight, I now live as a solitary monk. Also, I prefer to be known as brother rather than sir now. Half a moment, your cup of tea's ready. Sir Galahad gives you a cup of tea. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, because he was the only one who wasn't there. Let's go ahead and drink it. Nice. Okay, holy shit. That's huge. Alright, let's go upstairs then. Okay, no Sherlock Holmes up there. Dang, he is really in the middle of nowhere, you guys. Really glad I found that. I was about to pull my hair out like, where is this guy? We can check the Dwarven area up here, see if Sherlock's up here, but I've got a sneaking suspicion he's not. Well, we're back over by the Barbarian Outpost. Let's go check that. What do we have over here? Udon. Otto Godsblessed. What the heck? Let's talk to this guy. Oh, he's got the same face paint as someone like Vanica. Good day. You seem a hardy warrior. Maybe even some barbarian blood in that body of yours. Who are you and why do you live all the way out here? Me? I am Otto, known as the Godblessed. I follow the ways of our barbarian ancestors, communing with the spirits of the dead and teaching their ways to worthy disciples. Perhaps you could be one of them. You look a likely sort to learn of these ways. As I say, you might even have a bit of barbarian blood hidden away in you. You think so? Who can tell? My forefathers weren't averse to traveling, so it is possible. They tended to cause too much trouble in your so-called civilized lands, however, so most returned to their ancestral homes. In any case, given you seem the type, I think you are ready to learn our more secret tribal feats for yourself. Oh, that sounds interesting. What sort of skills would these be? To begin with, I can supply knowledge in the ways of fire making, our special rod fishing tricks, a selection of spear skills, and our agricultural techniques. There are more advanced stages, though. Going by your description, your perception is creditable. I can eventually teach of more advanced fire-making techniques, and the rod fishing skills are but a preliminary to our special potions and brews. These secrets must, however, wait until you have mastered the basics. Dude, this guy's just chilling out here by the waterfall. I could have missed him. I would have never found this guy if I wasn't looking over every frickin' tile for Sherlock Holmes. This is crazy. I'm ready for your fire-making wisdom. Please instruct me. The first point in your progression is that of lighting fires without a tinderbox. That sounds incredibly useful. Tell me more. For this process, you will require a strong bow. You use the bow to quickly rotate pieces of wood against one another. As you rub the wood, it becomes hot, eventually springing into flame. For more secret details? The spirits will aid you. The power they supply will guide your hands. Go and benefit from their guidance upon oak logs. I seek more knowledge. Okay, so maybe once we do it on an oak log, we unlock it or something? That's crazy. How can I use my strength in the ways of agriculture? Ah, so you wish to get your hands dirty. I can teach you how to plant seeds without the use of a seed dipper. I can handle a little bit of muck. How does this work? The difficulty in this method is providing enough force to deeply root the seed in the ground, yet with enough care so that the seed itself is not damaged. Practice this. You might fail at first, especially if, like many a barbarian, you are not used to holding back. Indeed, it may be wise to avoid using seeds you are not willing to lose. I'll do my best. Remember to be calm, and good luck. Damn! There's so much here, hang on. What can I learn about the use of a fishing rod? While you civilized folk use small, weak fishing rods, we barbarians are skilled with heavier tackle. We fish in the lake nearby. So can you teach me of your methods? Certainly. Take the rod from under my bed and fish in the lake. When you have caught a few fish, I am sure you'll be ready to talk more with me. You will know when you are ready, since inspiration will fill your mind. So I can obtain new foods from these fishing spots? We do not use these fish quite as you might expect. When you return, we can speak more of this matter. Okay. What about harpoons? To learn more of such a tool, you must first focus your studies on those fish that the tool is used to catch. What do you mean? You must catch fish which are usually harpooned without a harpoon. You will be using your skill and strength. How do you expect me to do that? Use your arm as bait. Wiggle your fingers as if they are a tasty snack, and hungry tuna and swordfish will throng to be caught by you. Sounds rather insanely dangerous. Glad you didn't mention shark, too. Oh, my mind slipped for a moment. Method does indeed work with a shark. Though in this case, the action must be more of a frenzied thrashing of the arm than a wriggle. And I thought fishing was a safe way to pass the time. Interesting. Okay, so do we just get the ability to do this now? You find a heavy fishing rod under the bed and take it. Really? What? Use rod fishing spot. Oh, I need bait. Shit. Okay, so we need a bow to make the fire, and then we can come back to this guy. And then we need bait. We need to catch some of the fish here, and then we can continue to get our barbarian fishing up. That's fucking crazy, you guys. What the hell? We just got, like, massive unlocks from some random guy I would have never found otherwise. It's absolutely insane, right? Private Paladon, Pierib. Okay, let's check in here for Sherlock Holmes. Conad, Kane, a couple of guards. Let's go down this ladder here. What's down here? You need to talk to the captain first. Okay. Hello. What is this place? Why, you wretched spawn of a big-nosed, warty-smelling goblin? How dare you speak to a commanding officer like that? What? Stand straight. Chest out, shoulders back. Okay. You'll address me as captain. Yes, captain. Better. Now what is a low-life, pathetic excuse for a human being doing sniffing around my arena? Exploring, captain. Looks like a chance for combat, sir. Very well. Make the most of this, because I don't suffer idiots easily. This is the Barbarian Assault Arena. You want to sign up with us? Sure. Then listen closely. Wait a minute. Oh, we have to go put all of our stuff away. Okay. Well, you know what? Rather than do this right away, I kind of want to check out this barbarian fishing thing really quick, and then continue looking for Sherlock. I really want to finish up this Kandarin Achievement Diary. Okay, well, I ended up getting bait in the maple shortbow out. Let's see. Use shortbow on oak logs. Oh, yeah, look. You feel you have learned more of barbarian ways. Otto might wish to talk to you more. Ooh, okay. Sick. Yeah, look, this guy's catching leaping fishes. Maybe we can too. Hang on, let's see. Use rod fishing spot. Oh, we're getting agility and strength XP too? That's crazy, guys. Holy shit. I would love to have some AFK agility training like that. Alright, Otto. Good day to you, hardy warrior. May the spirits guide you. I've fished with a barbarian rod. Your mind is as clear as the waters you have fished. This is good. So what do I do with these fish? They're all bloated and so nasty looking that even a starving vulture wouldn't eat one. Patience, young one. These are fish which are fat with eggs rather than fat of flesh. It is these eggs that are the thing to make use of. Oh, okay. So then maybe we need a knife to cut them open and get all the fish eggs. I've set my logs on fire with a bow. Fine news indeed. The next stage is quite complex, so listen well. In order to send our ancestors into the spirit world, their mortal remains must be burned with due ceremony. This can only be done close to the water on the shore of the lake, just to our northeast. You will recognize the correct places by the ashes to be seen there. You will need to construct a small ship by using an axe upon logs in this area. Then add the bones of a long-dead barbarian hero. Where do I obtain these bones? From the caverns beneath this lake. Many of our ancestors traveled to these caverns in order to hunt for glory, but found only death. Their bones must still lie inside, their spirits trapped in torment. So I make sure I'm in the right place, and throw these bones on a ceremonial ship before I set light to it? Correct. These spirits will ascend to glory while the pyre will send the earthly remains to the depths. We will also obtain a closer link to the spirit world. So that sounds like we get some prayer XP. During this heightened contact, any bones you bury will have increased importance to the gods. The number of bones that may be buried before the link fades will depend on the wood used. Is there anything else I should know? I have little knowledge of the caverns. They are blocked from the sight of the spirits with whom I commune. I can only suspect that whatever slew the barbarian heroes is indeed mighty. I also suspect that the bones you seek might well be very uncommon, since heroes are not found in vast numbers. How do I enter the caverns? Dive into the whirlpool in the lake to the east. Spirits will use their abilities to ensure you arrive in the correct location. Be warned, their influence fades, so you must find your own way out. Interesting. So, beat a really difficult monster, get hero bones, get a shit ton of prayer XP. That's what it sounds like to me. What was that secret knowledge of herb lore we talked of? The secret is linked to the fish in the lake nearby. If you use your knife upon them, several new fishy items will be produced. Fish parts can be used as bait, but the roe and caviar is more useful for us. Do I cook them? Certainly not. Mixing these items with 2 dose potions is what should be done. This results in a nutritious slop, perfect for healing as well as imparting the effect of the potion. Roe can only be used for some of the more easily combined mixes, while caviar may be used for any of the mixes of which I am aware. Wait, so we can like combine 2 potions into one? What? Yeah, what if I only have 4 dose potions? You are able to decant a 4 dose potion into an empty vial, thus giving 2 potions of 2 doses. This will aid you in the process. I guess you just want me to go away and make one of these potions. Have I become so predictable? But yes, I do indeed require a potion. It is of the highest importance that you bring me a lesser attack potion combined with fish roe. This is like so out of the blue, dude. Let's catch some more fish and make this potion, I guess. This is crazy, you guys. Okay, there's a full inventory. Let's go back to the Barbarian Outpost, cut these open, check out the potion. It sounds like we could get the effects of whatever buff potion we're using and heal at the same time, which doesn't sound incredibly useful, because I only really want to re-up the buff when it's getting low, but, I mean, there's no reason that it couldn't heal too, right? Okay, here we go. Use knife on leaping trout. Oh my god, I'm ruining all of them. Dang, not even one? Come on, there we go. Fish offcuts. Okay, we got a small amount of roe. We got 1 fish offcut. So what? Now we need an attack potion with 2 doses. I've got 2 to use attack potions. Let's see. Use roe on attack potion 2. Attack mix. Yeah, so it gives us the attack bonus and heals. The only thing that stinks is it's only 2 uses. The only thing I think that could be useful for is like putting the healing with like an anti-poison or something. So then you're clearing the poison while also healing the damage the poison did. I definitely don't want it with like an attack potion or something. I'm never going to be drinking this for the healing and not just the attack buff, right? I feel like that would be a little bit of a waste, right? Let's talk about my training. All right, I've made a barbarian potion. I will take that off your hands now. I will say no more than that I am eternally grateful. I feel I'm missing some vital information about your need for this potion, though I often have this suspicion. I will not reveal all my private matters to you. Some secrets are best kept rather than revealed. Okay, so now we just have a few more tasks to do, like harpooning and stuff. That's crazy. That is a really cool thing to have available. I don't think the barbarian potions are incredibly useful, but being able to plant seeds without a dibber, incredibly helpful. Being able to harpoon fish without a harpoon and get strength and agility experience at the same time, if it's anything like the barbarian rod, sounds incredibly useful. I'm here for that. And being able to start a fire without a tinderbox, also fantastic. If I have my bow on me, I can just go to town on that. That's really cool. Well, shit, I'm glad we went up there, guys. But we still have to find this goddamn Sherlock Holmes, dude. I guess we can look around over here by the King's Combat Camp. Starting to get into the western provinces, though. But he's not by the King's Combat Training Camp. Well, there's this tower here full of Chaos Druids. I guess we can see what's going on in here. It's locked. There we go. Oh shit, it automatically sent me into the frickin' basement, man. What's going on here? Bats and ogres. I definitely don't want to fight ogres right now. Let's try fighting a Chaos Druid. That's great, they're not casting any spells, they just punch. I shouldn't have said anything. Just bones, eh? Alright. What's upstairs? Y'all got Sherlock Holmes prisoner? Damn, nothing. I guess we can keep looking around. Is he in the Goblin Caves? No, there's no way, because I explored this like crazy when I was doing the dwarf quest. I guess we can check up in the mill. Nothing. This house to the side is completely empty. What about in here? Richard? That's it. Some dude named Richard. Tell me where Sherlock is. Tell me now. And maybe I'll let you live. Yep. He didn't want to talk. I know he's not going to be on the agility course because that would require us to have an agility level prerequisite. So check this out, you guys. I'm checking out the map links, okay? Legends Guild Dungeon. This is considered the Ardoon Underground. So I don't think that any of the underground areas are where we'd want to be. Because it's considered part of Ardoon, right? Could he maybe be in Witch Haven? I haven't checked there. I feel like I've checked everywhere else and can't find him. We may as well, right? Caroline. Okay, here we go. Let's start looking around. Mayor Hobb, he's got a ladder in his house. This is a weird looking town, dude. Nothing up here. Okay. Ezekiel Lovecraft. Is this some kind of like Cthulhu type shit going on? He's all yellow. What is wrong with him? All the villagers here are just shipwrecked. Even though Ardoon's right there, they dare not go in. It's kind of strange. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any Sherlock Holmes over here. Old ruins. Yeah, maybe they worship some weird god or something down in these ruins. Dude, he's just randomly standing over here. What the f? No way. He's just chilling. Look at him. He doesn't even have a shirt on. He's just here in the middle of the forest by Lefay Tower. What the hell is that? I saw a player over here moused over him, moused over this guy. It just happened to be Sherlock. I am Sherlock, master of clues and challenges. Clues and challenges? You find a scroll that requires my attention. Bring it to me and I shall handle it. I will, but you're not wearing a shirt. They did it just for the no shirt Sherlock joke? No shit Sherlock? That's funny, man. Okay. Well, at least we know where he is. That is the most random place Sherlock could be, dude. Look at this. Beehives here. I mean, I came here earlier and just didn't see this guy. It's just a weird spot. At least we got it. That was not easy, bro. That was not easy. Okay, let's figure out how to get a pet fish from Harry and Catherby. God damn, I'm so glad that's done. I actually spent like an hour looking for that guy. Him and Galahad, man, were just in the middle of fucking nowhere. I guess that's why they're on the achievement list. They're not exactly easy to find. That's good, though. I got to explore this area, like, completely looking for them, so I know it a little bit better, which is a good thing. So at the end of the day, I am glad for it. Alright, let me see if I have my tiny fishing net in the bank. Maybe we can catch a fish, and then Harry will be like, do you want to keep it as a pet? And we're like, yeah, dude. Nope. Tiny didn't pull anything up. Weird. So then how do we get a pet fish from Harry? There's no, like, tiny net item that we can grab. Oh, wait, hang on. Harpoon fishing spot. Can we do the barbarian fishing here? We need to be level 55 fishing. Maybe there's a different spot. Let's see. Barbarian. Tuna barehanded. Yeah, we can't do it until level 55. Harry, bro. Please. Let me get a pet fish, dog. Yeah, he doesn't have anything. We talked to him, he doesn't say anything. Okay, I checked the entire construction skill guide. I didn't find anything that looked like it could have been an aquarium or something like that. I really don't understand why Harry won't really talk to us about a pet. If we needed the tiny fishing net that we used with the sailing quest, then that would be a prerequisite, right? There's no prerequisite for the challenge. I wonder if I need like a specific kind of item that I can use on him, and then he'll be like, oh, that looks great for a pet fish. We can give you that. Well, I got a pot and a bowl out. Maybe we can do something with that. Well, there's a bucket of water in here. Let's grab that too. Maybe if we show him the bucket of water, he'll be like, I could put a fish in there. And then we get our little fish pet. Let's see. Use bucket of water on Harry. Use pot on Harry. Use bowl on Harry. What if we empty the bucket and then use it on the aquarium? Use bucket on aquarium. Think interesting. Well, it's definitely got to do with this aquarium, right? So, we need to find a place where you can buy a tiny fishing net. Or wait a minute. Who was the guy that gave us the quest? Current affairs. Let's talk to this guy. Arhine? Yeah, I think it was him. He's just general goods. He doesn't sell it. What if we talk to him? Duck. I've lost the mayor. Yeah, nothing about a tiny fishing net. Maybe the guys by the fishing competition, like the old man and stuff, maybe they would have a tiny net. They're the only other guys doing any fishing. That's so weird though, like, Harry won't just sell me one. I can't fish out of the aquarium, but that's how I got the tiny mayor fish before, right? So it's like, or maybe I can't get another tiny fishing net because it was just for the quest. Maybe there's no way. Yeah, Grandpa Jack, let's talk to him. Can I buy one of your fishing rods? Okay, he doesn't give us anything special. Surely there's one in the fishing guild, right? It's a fishing item. 68 fishing required? Bro. I'm so mad that I got rid of my tiny fishing net. Let's check crafting. Maybe we can make... Oh yeah, okay. We can make a fishbowl at level 42 crafting. Look. In the glass section. So I can't even do that until I level up my crafting. Alright. Well, we can come back to that, I guess. Man, dude, this achievement diary felt kind of BS, dude. Been running around all day trying to find 2 people. Gotta have level 42 crafting to get a fish bowl. Still don't know where to get the tiny net. I think the rest of them are pretty straightforward. This has been kind of a pain in the ass. Well, I mean, we got every other part of it done, which is nice. I mean, that is some crazy progress. We got Lumbridge and Draenor, Kourend, Karamja, and almost all of Kandarin done. That's pretty good. There's a couple things we could do, guys. I could try to spam my crafting level up, which I need to train it anyway. Or I could go try to do Nature Spirit. I can start it by talking to Drezel in the Mausoleum and try to do the Mortania Achievement Diary. Combat level 20, we could probably go ahead and do this. It's a standalone quest. Yeah, let's do that. I'd like a break from hunting achievement diaries. I was getting a little pissed off with this. Let's head back over to Lumbridge. Hey gentlemen, it's your boy A Real Bear. I really appreciate you watching this video. If you enjoyed it, consider leaving a like or even subscribing. And I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. This is a journey we're building together, so I love to hear from you guys. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.